discount.
So anyways, like, so Ethan basically is deleting old podcasts saying that Jordan Peterson is the gateway, you know, so I was thinking about this. I was like, damn, man, like, because he doesn't agree and he thinks, you know, like that Rogan shit, how people hate Rogan.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, I was like, would Barbara Walters take down an old video? Like, she interviewed, like, Osama bin Laden, or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why all of a sudden now, well, actually, this is what's happening, not why all of a sudden. What's happening is if you interview somebody, you're like saying you fuck with them.
You support them.
You support
them. Yeah, right. And
Yeah.
you're not able to have like a constructive conversation with some motherfucker that you might disagree with.
Yep.
That's some bullshit.
I know, and it's like so.
So you just shut it all off. Like that's fucking, that's crazy.
So Spotify is demanding that they put a disclaimer on Rogan shows that say like this is false information.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like, well, who's to say? It's like crazy. So it's like, well, Spotify didn't respond yet.
Fact check the fact checkers, motherfucker. Yeah, who's the ones deciding on that?
I know. Fact check the fact
That's
checkers.
fucked up.
You know. So here we go with that shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Like they'll come after you for anything, right?
I know.
It's about being silenced too, and
Dude,
if like a whole gang of people were to disagree with something that we were to say, like they'd come after us.
I know.
You know?
I know.
And that's scary.
I know.
But like you were saying before, like we're not attacking anyone.
I know. And it's like, dude, even my dad too.
Is he down to talk about race?
Evan?
Sure. Yeah.
Dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Evan's down and shit. But like, yeah, but even. Yeah, even if I'm right, I'm wrong, and that's kind of like what Rogan's in. Like, even if he's right, he's wrong. It's like, dude, sometimes, like, even if you're right, like, even if I'm sitting there debating a black dude and I'm right, it's like, then what? You know?
Yeah,
like, right.
There's still going to be people against you.
Yeah. It's still like, well, it goes back to the experience thing.
Yeah, it does.
You know?
It does.
Like
how
you're
are
not
you
a
gonna
black
speak
guy,
on something like that. But you can speak on the race relations as a white dude and how they're all fucked up. Like they're making it's almost more fucked up. It's not more fucked up for white people. What the fuck am I trying to say? Like us being white, we have the ability to speak on the experience of what's happening.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can talk on it because we're white.
But not like what a black guy should do. Like if I ever
Right,
say like
you
a
can't
black
say
guy
that.
should
stop
me.
not
Like, we're
that.
not-
All we
yeah.
can say is like how like all this fucking crazy CRT stuff, this critical race theory, how it makes us feel and what it's doing to society.
Yeah.
Like what I see out there.
Yeah.
You know, like what is all this information about fucking whiteness and white privilege and fucking white guilt? Like what is that doing to white people?
Yeah, that's
you
not
know, and I'm
necessarily
not
speaking
saying it
on
like in a
black
pity
people.
way, like
Yeah.
oh poor fucking white people and shit.
Right.
I'm just saying it's making race relations worse.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not good for our communities. You know, it's not good for unity.
So what do we do is always the question, you know? And it's
Point that shit out and talk about how we feel.
Yeah.
Talk about how it makes us feel and like. Yeah, talk to black dudes about how it makes them feel.
Yeah, like or even like our kids, what we see, like what they're seeing.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, man, we could have like, but
I think our kids look at us like idiots.
It's still, yeah, right.
Fucking bitching and complaining about skin colors and shit.
I know.
Making fucking skin color this big deal.
I know.
Like that's really what it is, dude. It's stupid.
But it's deeper than that, dude. Because
It is,
We're
but-
talking like, it's more or less along the lines though of like poverty versus wealth.
That's the war.
You know what I mean?
It's a class
Skin
war.
color just happens to just get caught up in that.
Well, it gets thrown in there for us
Yeah, they
for
use
as a
it.
distraction.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tool of division. Like they want us divided. Like the fucking Babylonian system that we live in, it's fucking designed to divide people.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. Divide and oppress. I always see things as like tools of oppression and tools of division. You know, and that's how they control us.
Yeah, besides race, what else would be a tool of oppression, like in your mind?
Well, the war on drugs for sure.
Yeah, the war on drugs.
Yeah, and then they use money.
Money.
Money's
That's the
a
three.
tool.
Race, money, and
War, the drugs.
Drug.
The war on drugs. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
wow.
it's pretty. Like once you look at the war on drugs, you can see, like how it started and where it started. And the dude that started it was racist.
Okay.
You know, and they make these certain substances illegal, and then they pump, like, there's fucking declassified documents how the CIA was actually pumping crack cocaine into the fucking hoods.
Right.
You know? What was his name? Highway Ricky or something?
Yeah.
Rick
yeah.
Ross, like the real Rick Ross.
Oh, the
right?
real Rick Ross.
Yeah, the real Rick Ross,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
He was fucking getting crack and shit from CIA people.
Yeah, and he said that.
Yeah,
I know.
And
but
they
people
fucking knew it. Like, that's what they were doing. They were dividing black families. They were using it as a tool of oppression to oppress black communities. Like, it's fucking crazy.
You know what though, dude? People can't handle the truth. Because listen, one time I was debating somebody recently. This was like last week. I went on like a super heavy, stop the room, 2-minute rant, shut everybody up about why racism still exists and where it came from and why they're technically behind in like schools or just the way the community functions.
Yeah.
Okay? I explained exactly redlining, the Jim Crow laws, like everything, like bing, bow, boom. You know? Dude, and after that, she sat there and said, I just don't agree.